authors in the house. I'm pretty sure that if you have clicked on this video, you're an author, you're planning to be one, or you're currently writing your own book. And so, have you ever wondered how to amplify the impact of your book, multiply your income, and reach more souls with your message? Well, today I'm spilling the beans on how you can transform your book into a transformative and profitable online course. Stick around as I uncover my 5 powerhouse tips to make sure that your course creation journey as an author is not just successful, but will also be impactful. If you're ready to take your author game to the next level, click subscribe below and stay tuned until the end. Well, let's dive in. Hey friends, Myrra here. I'm an online course creator and strategist, kingdom entrepreneur, and also the author of Faith Steps. And so I'm speaking to my fellow authors or aspiring authors out here in this video. Today we're diving into this exciting topic of transitioning and transforming your book into an online course. If you're like me, you've poured your heart and soul into writing your book and sharing your message, and you're truly passionate about changing and impacting other people's lives. But why stop there? If God has called you to impact other people's lives with your book, I truly believe that online courses is a great way for you to amplify that kind of impact. It's not just for us to leverage to be able to add an additional income stream as an author, but also it's a great way to be able to help other people get their desired results and transformations. So that being said, I want to talk to you about my 5 tips on how you can transform your book into a profitable and transformational online course. But before doing so, hit the like button below and don't forget to click subscribe as well so you don't miss out on our weekly videos on course creation, kingdom entrepreneurship, and faith-based personal development. Tip number 1 is to identify the intention of your course. Ask yourself, how will your course relate and connect to your book? Is your course going to be a more in-depth training of the concepts and strategies that you teach in your book? Will you or do you plan to follow along the points of and the chapters of your book? Or do you plan to follow along the points in your book or chapters in your book as your readers read through them in your course? Is your book the first step to get your expertise, and once they get results from taking action from all the things that they learn in the book, then they take your course to go to the next level or to scale whatever they have already gotten results from through your book? Or will your online course be the first step to learn from you, and then they can read your book after to get more insight or learn more about your story or your case studies or your research and whatnot? So as you can see, there are so many angles to go about this. Whatever it may be, clarity is key. So again, identify the intention of your course and how it will seamlessly connect to your book. Tip number 2 is to map out your course foundations, which include your course positioning, your messaging, and your packaging. As for positioning, I want you to make sure that the course outcome and transformation is very much clear to you. If it isn't, your potential course students will all the more be confused. And so if it isn't clear to you, then it will not be clear to them. Hence, that confusion will hold them back or stop them from actually investing in your course, because they're asking in their minds like, what am I going to get out of this course? Is this worth the investment? As for your messaging, you have to identify what will make your course unique, what will make it stand out. Ask yourself, what sets your course apart? How will it be different than the courses that other people are already offering in your market? How will it be different than the competitions? And how will it transform your audience's lives in such a way that is unique to you? So if you need ideas when it comes to this, then I suggest that you watch my previous video here where I talk about how you can use ChatGPT to brainstorm online course ideas and figure out ideas on how you are going to package and position your online course so that it stands out. Tip number 3 is to outline your course blueprint or roadmap. And this is where you are supposed to craft your course outline. And this is where you get to decide how you are going to deliver your online course and create your course curriculum in relation to your book and the intention that you have set for your online course, which I hope you have already set, as I mentioned in tip number 1. You can go about this in many ways. An example would be you go through each chapter of the book and turn that also into your course outline. So one chapter will mean one lesson or one module in your course. But another way is to just get strategies or concepts or research or any kind of topic that you have talked about in your book and expound on them all the more in your online course. This will all very much depend on the intention that you have set on how you are going to transition your book into an online course and how you are going to relate both. Before moving forward, I want to talk to my fellow Christian women coaches, service providers, experts, and entrepreneurs out here because I have something special for you. I want to invite you in my free 5-day challenge entitled How to Launch Your 5-Figure Course in Record Time that will start on April 22nd and run until April 27th of this year. In this challenge, you will learn the keys to creating your signature online course and making extra income without stress and overwhelm. I really do believe that it's time for us to use our God-given gifts, expertise, and skills to make a bigger income and impact. And so if that is something that you desire or feel called to do, then I invite you to join us in my free 5-day challenge by going to myrrakate.com/challenge or just click the link in the description box below. I'll see you there. Okay, tip number 4 is to add student engagement activities, of course, still in relation to your book. See, unlike a book that usually once read just gathers dust on a shelf, your course should spark action and implementation. Your course should be actionable and full of practical, easy to follow steps to implement whatever they have read in your book and whatever they have learned in your modules and in your lessons in your course. This is exactly why people invest in online courses and don't just settle with articles that they can search in Google or videos that they can look up on YouTube or books that they can read, because courses are supposed to have this organized information, a step-by-step process that they know if they follow to the T, they will get their desired results. So knowing this, ask yourself, how can your students implement and therefore get their desired results from reading your book and taking your online course? How can you make your online course content not just informative, but also actionable and therefore transformational? Think practical, think hands-on. And so this is where you can actually lead them to their desired results. A book can sometimes feel like it's one way. Like you, as the writer, tell them what to do. Here is the information and the strategies and the concepts that you have to know. But an online course is where you can engage with them, is where you can actually teach them and plan out these engagements and these activities and how they can actually participate through the process. And so again, add student engagement activities in your course. Tip number 5 is for you to find out where your target audience and your ideal course students is and be in there. Show up in there and promote your online course there. Just like with your book, you cannot expect your online course to sell itself. You cannot just upload and set up your course and think, okay, it's all done. I don't have any job here whatsoever. And so you have to show up and actively promote and market your course. After all, you're an author, right? And so you have to show up as the authority that you are. Get it? Authority? I'm so lame, you guys. But I literally just realized this recently. Authority. Kidding aside, this is why you have to be visible and why you have to build that know, like, and trust factor with your audience. You want it to be like when you actually already launch and promote your course, you don't have to convince them that this course is for them. Because throughout your relationship, your process of giving value to them and you showing up and being seen as credible and as an expert in the space where your audience are, then they will have already learned and known that you are exactly the person that can help them solve whatever problem it is that you're helping them solve. This is why it's important for you to show up, for you to be visible, for you to keep giving value, and for you to also keep promoting your course. Again, you're not just an author, you're an authority. So turning your book into an online course is not just about expanding your reach, but it's also really about deepening your impact. And I've already worked with several authors by now who have reached out to me and got my Done For You course creation services for me to help them create, map out, and set up their online courses from scratch because they want this complementary product, which is their online course, to sell as well to the people who have gotten their book, or vice versa. Because the people who have also found out their online course will most likely buy their book. And people who buy their book, who would want to learn more from them as the expert, or to expound on the things that they have talked about in their book, or to really just get access to them, something like coaching or community that they're offering inside the course. If people who read their book want those, then they can also invest in the course. So you see the cycle? It's like a really great way to multiply your income and impact as an author. And so I hope that this video has been helpful to you. If it has, then please comment down below what tip are you most excited to take action on. And also hit the like button below and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this. And again, to my fellow Christian women coaches, experts, service providers, and entrepreneurs who would like to learn how to launch their 5-figure online courses without stress and overwhelm and in record time, I invite you to join my free 5-day challenge where we are going to teach you the keys to create your signature course and making extra income without stress and overwhelm. Again, the link to sign up to the challenge is in the description box below, and I'm excited to see you there. And as always, my friends, keep the faith and know that the best is yet to come. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!